So it's been interesting being team leader for this group of women. A lot of comments saying, I don't know why you would ask a bunch of moms and wives to leave behind their husbands and their children. You guys are crazy, and you're going to where supposedly they are 100% Muslim. You're out of your minds. How could you possibly think this is from God? So I asked the girls, why are you going? Why Africa? This is what they had to say.
Was I loved when no one else would show up?
I've been asked a lot why I want to go to Africa, why this trip means so much to me throughout the year. When we first started talking about it, my oldest child had just graduated from high school, and my youngest had just graduated from preschool. So to say that I was a big jumble of mama emotions is just putting it mildly. Looking back, what I want my children to remember about the kind of mother I was, I want them to see that I put God first above everything. And the question's not really, why am I going to Africa, but why does God want me to go to Africa? Why does He call us to go? And
when God so clearly calls you to do something, who am I to say no? Who is Darren to say no, that I can't go? And by the grace of God, He did not say that. He is supporting me in this journey. I refuse to allow someone else to do what God has called me to do. And I can't expect my children to be obedient to me or to God if I'm not obedient.
Turn it off.
I am going to Africa because God told me to, and I have asked Him to show Himself to me in big ways, and I feel like if I want Him to do that, then I have to do what He expects of me. And if He wants me to go to Africa, then I have to be obedient to that, no matter what.
Step outside of my own little world and realize that there are many other needs and concerns in this world that are much more important than everyday today worry. And hopefully this will put me in a better position to lead and guide my children. Is it on?
Yeah.
Alright, this story is about all of us, and it's about each of our individual personal yeses. But really that's the beauty and glory of God, because even though this is my personal yes, He is using it for His glory and for the chance to impact an entire people for eternity. Missionary work was always somebody else's job. I thought of missionary people that were other types of people, and the Lord just gradually awakened in my heart that missionary work is for everybody, and sharing Christ and His message and the hope that it brings is for people here and there. And all those that watch you every day and see you, I hope that I can be that little light that one person even just sees and says, I remember that girl, and she has helped me to come to know the Lord, and if that one person happens, that is why I'm going to Africa. Okay, I feel like God has led me to go onto this trip because I have such a love for Christ and such a peace in my heart, and I want everybody in the world to have what I have. And if I can go out there and just get one person to have what I have, that Jesus Christ has given me, then I will go 1,000,000 miles to reach that one person.
No one else would show up. Was I Jesus to the least of us? Was my worship more than just a song? I wanna live like that and give it all I have, so that everything I say and do points to you.
I don't want to be safe. I don't want to be lukewarm. I don't want to I want to do big things. I want my kids to do big things. I want my kids to see me do big things. I want to change the world for God. I want to do more. I want to be more.
Hi guys, can you believe it? Less than 2 weeks away and we're going to be in Ghana together. I am so excited. There's so many amazing things that are happening as we get ready. We will have flown into Accra, and by this time we're going to be in Kumasi, about a 5-hour trip from Accra where we'll spend the first night, and then Saturday morning it's up to our target up here in Wa, where we're going to spend several days ministering with Pastor Albert Jato, and we're going to be working with Walla villages. Albert has already been able to work with 2 villages, Gudagiri, where they started a soccer club. So we're going to be playing soccer with the kids. We're going to be sharing Bible stories with them. And then the next village that was just a complete surprise to us is the village of Caprice, where Albert was invited to come in and share the gospel. This is a 100% Muslim village, a place that did not know Christ. And he's already been able to share the God Story video with them. And he's already been able to start a small group in one of the homes. And they're going in every week and sharing Bible stories. So we're going to have an opportunity to minister in this brand new home church and to be part of this. So we've got a great trip coming up. I want to challenge you. It's going to be a great trip, but God's going to do some things in your life. You're going to be challenged. You're going to be taken out of your comfort zone. You're going to do some things you've never thought you could do before. And God's going to use all that for His glory. So I can't wait to see what God's going to do in us and through us and around us during this trip. It's going to be a fun trip. It's going to be an inspiring trip. And your lives are going to be changed. So I'm excited to take you to Ghana. I look forward to seeing you.
It was enough for me hearing about the Walla people and then knowing that they had never been exposed to the name Jesus Christ. That was it. That was the deal maker. Yeah.